everybody, welcome back. We're starting the base today. That's it. I got it pulled up on my second monitor. It's gonna be it's gonna be interesting. So let me actually see if I can get this to be in the recording. So this is a program I use called Sprite to do pixel art. So the things that I'm going to do today are this middle bit, which is kind of like a hub that's going to have warp plates that take us to the other side, to these other areas. And I'm gonna be focusing on these little crescents on the north and south side of that hub, because this central bit's going to be kind of our main base area. And then the next bit I'll focus on is these two on the east and west, the two little ones with the two big towers on them. First things first is I'm going to grab a different color. And I want to measure how many blocks it is, how many blocks this crescent is at its widest. And it looks like 35. I need to map out where this is going to go in like a good way. And I'll kind of explain how I'm going to do that. So the first thing is I'm going to make, oh, you know what I can do? We're going to start with blackstone tiles. And what I can do is I can use this energy condenser, or I could just make another one, but we're going to put blackstone tile up there and then also throw in everything that's not blackstone tiles for now. I can just kind of grab these out as they come. So we're going to use these to start out. And I have plenty of blaze rods stored up, I think. Yeah, cool. So I think I'm just going to start to the east here, grab our jetpack. We're going to go a little far away, and then let's also grab a bit of cobblestone as some temporary blocks. So let's say this is going to be that tip. So I kind of just want to map out. It's going to be difficult because I'm going to be switching between these two and you might not be able to see them. I'll just fade it over. Part of me wants to map out like this spot here all the way to this spot over here. So that would be 3 and then 13, 3, 13, 3. So let's go ahead and do that. So 3 blackstone, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 3, 13, 3. Okay. So this kind of helps you get an idea of the scale that we're dealing with here, and that's here. Okay. So the way these overlap is this is the wings of that north crescent. This is the middle bit. It's just the tip of that middle area, and this is that other wing of the crescent. So this is our this is our layout. I want to start with this, and this is where I'm gonna just have to look at the game and the picture at the same time. So this is that tip, and then it comes back by 2, and then it goes back by 2 again, and then it goes by 1. And for now, this block here is going to be the middle block, and we're going to go for a height of 5 in the middle, but I kind of have to wait to deal with that. So I'll show you what I mean once I finish placing these. So again, that's 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, and then 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. Okay, and is that lined up? Yes. Okay. I am going to have to do some montages in here, so just bear with me while I get the outline for this middle bit and that northern crescent, and then I'll come back. Hello, hello. I finished the little hub area. It's a lot shorter than I would have liked. I'll probably make it taller because I want to have windows on the corners and the sides. It will have windows, by the way. It's not just going to be this closed room, but this is what it's going to look like. We'll have warp plates like here, and then it'll teleport me forward into that next area. So I really struggled making this circle. I haven't done building in a long time, and for some reason, the pattern just wasn't working, but I finally got it. So all of the designs are kind of a base pillar that's going to go up a floor and down a floor. And then this ground level is going to be a little bit wider. And I am going to taper these corners similar to how I did with this. This one's hard because it's like really symmetrical and square, but these will have more curves to them because they curve over, so the slope will be a little different. I'm going to work on finishing the little tower portion of this crescent, and then maybe I'll work on the slopes. It takes a long time. I'm telling you what, it took me an hour to do just this, and it's just like a symmetrical box with slabs all over it. Maybe I go in and add the windows and detail this and get it exactly how I want, because it's a little too samey for me right now. And then I start working on the first part. That is very big. But the plan is, once I get this first crescent done, I'm gonna use the create schematic cannon, and I'm gonna make a schematic of this side and flip it over to here, so I don't have to place all the blocks again and worry about like getting all the small details right. I'm gonna work on finishing this off. I'll probably make this a slab taller to give it a little more height, and then I will be back. Okay, I just left, but I just remembered I need to make some of the stuff from chip. I need to make the glass blower. So let's get 2 more. Actually, we could probably just make, actually, no, because I can't do this in the bulk smelter. It'll just go through the filter. So I need that furnace I made, the obsidian one, and then I need a, oh, that's not good. Don't put anything in there. And don't put it in there. Just stick it here and then grab some coal. Melt up a stack of stone. Put these leads away. And then for the glass blower, I also need brick. So let's get 4 clay. This should work. So I'll need that glass blower, and then I'll also need a mason table. So we can work on that. Get our smooth stone out of there. Okay, blast furnace, good to go. Crafting table. Oh, wow. All right. So there's our glass blower. This will allow us to get some custom glass blocks. I'll just put it down there. And then the mason table, we need another brick, and then put that there. Mason table, brick, another crafting table. Okay, and this mason table's more for later, but it'll help us with the getting different blackstone variants. Oh, and I can't put the tiles in there directly, but if I just grab a blackstone, you can see all the different variants it has in here, so I'll use a bunch of these for texturing. And then I also made off camera some gilded blackstone. Gilded, no U. And we'll be able to look in here and see how we want to kind of detail with gilded blackstone. The other piece of this build is the glass. So I want to use the glass blower for that. And I wanted to make purple stained glass to kind of be like a black and purple theme. So let's just grab a couple stacks of dye essence. And actually all of the glass has EMC, so if I need more, I can just use that. But here's some purple dye. Get some of that and some glass. Get 2 stacks for now. Then if we take that to the glass blower, we get all the variants. So I think woven, nah, it has too many bright spots. Very interesting. I don't know which one I want to use. Actually, you know what? The woven might be the best one because it has, yeah, it's kind of dark. Let's just try that. And then I'll go start putting some windows in. I know I want windows here where I just put those slabs. So instead of this, it'll be a window so you can kind of see where you're going a bit. Didn't break that block. All right. And now we'll sleep and we'll get a better view of the windows and how they're going to look. So ideally, we just kind of bring this window along the edge completely. I'm just kind of winding around the outside. This still has a slab on top because I'd like to get to where there's a 3 high window. If I wanted to do that, it'd probably be here, but then I'd also want blackstone tile slabs on top and bottom like that. Kind of a pattern like this. I'm trying to see, I think maybe I raise this up a little bit, or maybe I need to use stairs somewhere to make this make sense. Right now it's all kind of very slopey. I don't like this as much as I like what I did in my initial build. Maybe I should go take a look at that, right? Because then these would also need slabs on top and bottom, but then I would have to raise like everything up, which might just be what I need to do. I might just need to make the windows look nice and then bring everything up. I am just gonna go visit my other world real quick and see what this looks like, because I really do like how it looks, at least from the inside. I'm not sure if I loved the outside look of this. I haven't loaded up this world in a long time. It's been several months now. But you'll get to see kind of the vibe that I'm going for with this new build, but a little bit better, I think, in design. Yeah, so this is what I built in this world. I'm a little further along. So let's see. Yeah, it's more, oh yeah, that's very tall. Okay, and then that does have slabs on top and bottom. So it's that slab and then just half steps all the way up. And then this one is slab, slab, block, slab. Okay. And then we get these 3 high windows next to that middle pillar. And I feel like this one's a lot roomier on the inside. Yeah. So this bottom layer, is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5, right? 2, 3, 4, 5.5. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I did this one a little differently. This a half? No, that's a full block. Okay, so it is a little bit different. I'll just remember this is on top of that glass block and it slabs all the way up. And then this is a 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. I think that's my takeaway from this. Let's head back. Okay, so it's on top of this, and then it's slab, 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 and then this is a 3, 1, 3, 1. Okay, so I really just need to make that look good, and then we'll do the same on the bottom. We'll make sure these are all slabs, and then this high point is a 3. Okay, so yeah, now I just need to make this work. This is a bit of a challenge. I can go around to all of these front blocks and make them work like this, but then I'll have to redo all of the sides and everything. And I had this one as a block, I think, right? It was a block with 2 slabs on top. That might have just worked better. But yeah, and I get this glass back when I break it, which is great. I just had these as blocks with slabs on top. So I'll go around, figure out a new pattern that works, and I'll bring you back when I've done it everywhere so we can see the quote-unquote final product for this portion of the build. Okay. It's raining, but I finally figured this out. It actually, not kidding, took me like an hour and a half to figure out what I wanted to do with this. But I think I'm happy with where it is now. It's not completely regular, little irregular slopes here and there. We got a big 5 tall window. The torches are going to be replaced, but kind of a common theme that I like to do with this build style that I developed in that other world is make the glass so you can like kind of see through the build. So this is all going to be like a big wall, but there should be like a through line where I can see straight through it, kind of here. Ish. So I'm gonna try to keep that so you can still always kind of see through. And then once you're in here, it's very warm lighting with the torches, but it'll be cool lighting with the lights I want to use. And then this is the floor. So the warp plate's gonna be, it actually might be down here. I think it's just gonna be right there. And then it'll warp me over to that wing when that's done. So this is what I'm working on next. It's gonna be a little bit different. I mean, the floor is actually like down here. This is just the middle line, but there's gonna be a 5 block floor here. And then in the ring, it's going to go 5 blocks up again and 5 blocks more down. But this middle floor will just be that 5 blocks and it'll taper off. I'm going to do my best to try to make it look good. I'm going to get it framed out for now. I'll probably just build up this center column for how high I know I want it to be. And then I'll just cut out because I'm I'm in and out of the game right now doing other stuff. Coming to build this when I can because this build is going to take a long time. So yeah, I'll update you when I'm further along. Hey guys, just a quick check-in here. I did this half of the crescent. Took, quite a while to get like the slab slope how I wanted it to look like, and then I mirrored it on the bottom just so we can get an idea of kind of the shape of how this is all gonna look. So I think it's gonna look pretty good like this. And then also with this wing, we can get kind of an idea of the amount of room we're gonna have inside. So this will all be filled in with floor. Maybe I should have done that. But then we'll also have this extra bit that I should fill in to be a whole block over here. We'll have about that much room. I guess I could go ahead and fill this in, and then we can get like a real look at how much room we're gonna have in each of these 2 initial crescents, at least for the first wing. Okay. So we're gonna have all of the room in here and then a little extra on this side. So the next thing I'm going to do is work on getting the glass how I want it to look on this wing, because I'm gonna do kind of the same glass pattern. It'll get smaller and then this will be like a big window here. And then same on the back, it'll start small, become a big window and then get small again on the other side. And then I'm just gonna do it on this wing. And then I'm gonna use the schematic cannon from Create to copy this wing over to the other side, just to save me a bunch of time. Because doing this kind of gradient of slabs down is very difficult to get right, and you have to place a bunch of temporary blocks to get it down. I'm gonna work on detailing this and then copying it, and then I'll get to the more finer detailing. I want some blackstone walls interlaced kind of on these corners so they look a little better. So I'll be doing that too before I copy everything over. I want to do the lights too, but I'll just do the lights later because that's easy enough. So yeah. I'll see you when that's done. Okay. Holy, I've done a lot of building. I've just kind of spammed walls at the end, but I kind of like, it almost looks like it's caged, and I can almost now go in and change this wall texture to something that's not blackstone tiles, and it might look a little better, but I think I'm ready to start using the schematic cannon to kind of clone this in a couple ways. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to clone it up and down, because I think it's symmetrical up and down, and that shouldn't cause any issues. But I don't want to rebuild that dome that I built up there because now it's covered in walls and I don't remember how I did it. So we're just going to do a little bit of a schematic cannon, schematic table. How do I use this? I need the schematic and quill, which I need a feather for. I'm not sure. I should have feathers, right? I have 8. Okay, so I can't be all completely willy-nilly. They do have EMC value, so I can just clone them when I need them. We can use this schematic and quill, and I can hold the control to just get this closer to me. Don't need to do the whole thing. I just kind of need to grab this top half, and I didn't go high enough. I just need to be like here. I can always change it afterwards, right? And let's just go down to below the midpoint so I can position it more precisely. Oh, like there. And then I think I can just make sure I copy the whole thing, and I don't want to make it bigger than it needs to be. I keep doing this wrong. Okay, I want those walls included. This is all included. That is included. I didn't do the detailing over here, so we don't need that. And I'm gonna do the XY mirror anyway. And this is enough for that. Okay. And then I think I put that into the schematic table and I name it MEGABASE crescent half. I don't know what to call this. Call it vert clone, save, and then I can place this. I need to put this on a schematic I can make plenty of, right? So then I go here and then check mark, put it on there. Cool. And now I grab this guy and I place it, and now I have to move it into position and then move it down where that lines up. Okay, that should be lined up. That looks right to me. It's not like too far that way, no, or this way, no. Okay, and then we can, well, I'm gonna have to reposition it anyway. Mirror, how do I select an axis? Oh, is it by where I'm looking? It is. How do I get it to be not one of these? Can I rotate it on a different axis? No, because I want to mirror it vertically, right? It should be able to do this somehow, but I can't seem to get the angle. All right, let me Google this real quick. I don't think there's a way I'm gonna be able to do this. Shift doesn't do anything. Just that mirroring, huh? Go from the bottom. Anything down here? No. All right, well, it looks like I'm gonna have to build out this bottom dome exactly like I built it up top. But the good news is once I've done that, I can just grab the whole thing in a schematic, flip it horizontally, and it'll build that for me. So, all right, anyway, short little demo. This is what I have for now. Front, back, left, right, none. Yeah, so these are the only options. It can be mirrored left, right, front, back, or none. Not up, down. Well, that sucks. Can I get rid of this? I want to like clear it out. Shift click it on the ground, right click it on the ground, right click it here. Yeah, okay. That's a nice checkpoint. I'll be back when I'm ready to mirror everything, I guess. Okay, here we are. I finished detailing. I went kind of crazy with these blackstone tile walls, kind of like a cage wrapped around the whole thing. I think I mentioned that last time, but I took it all the way down. I did this bottom dome. I think everything is correct on that half. But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, the other thing is when the sun's shining in here, we get a little bit of, I could probably change the settings, but we get the, first of all, the colored lighting on that black stone, which looks amazing. And then once we get the real lights in here, it'll look even better. So yeah, maybe I'll change some shader settings so it looks even cooler. But the other thing I've done is I've put the left half in a schematic and flipped it over to the right half. And then what I did is I put this clipboard up here, and that creates a material list for us. So I went through and got everything and I put it in this chest. So once I hit start, this should just copy that left half over to the right half. And let's go ahead and hit start. Should be plenty of gunpowder. I think it's going to start with the bottom that's already mostly done, but that's okay. The other thing I want to do while that's going is make the warp plates that we'll be using to get around our base. So I need some of this warp dust. That should be easy for us. We only need 2 plates. Need some stone bricks. Great. Actually, I might have to wait to place that. But the idea is in our hub, we'll have a warp plate like right here that teleports us over there. And how they work, you just stand on them and then they teleport you. We'll have it like right in here somewhere. And then we'll have access to all this. Maybe I should have replaced this cobblestone before I started the cannon, but I think it'll be okay. Yeah, it's placing down all those walls now. Cool. So I'm gonna let that go. And then once this is done, I'm gonna make sure everything looks good. And then I'm gonna copy the whole thing, the whole crescent, and I'm gonna flip it and put it over here so that we have both the north and the south crescent done from the initial plan. So I think that'll look really, really cool. And we'll have a bunch of room. After that comes the hard part where we're gonna have to, hello. Oh yeah, we also got a pig. And then I also died while AFKing at some point. But yeah, after I copy that base over, we're gonna have to move everything. And that means we're gonna have to change how we're doing some stuff. We need wireless power so that I don't have to run cables through like across to the other side. So we're gonna make some of the ender gates from power to access our ender cell energy anywhere in our base. And then we also are going to need, we'll have room for power. We'll probably expand our power even more than we have here. Our power generation, I'll probably dedicate like a whole floor of one of these towers to it. And then let's see, what else? We need to start growing stuff. So our sieve setup is really small, so this will work great, but we'll probably have to replace this bulk system here. So I might have to do a different setup. I'll probably make it the same, but these chests will have like crafters on them, and I'll just request things when I need them from here. So, but I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna hang out and do some stuff around the base, and then once that's done, I'll go ahead and place the warp plates and show you how those work, and then I'll copy it to the other side, and then I'll have to spend some time gathering the materials to make this on the other side. I'm hoping this replaces the blocks. I didn't actually check the settings, but yeah, it's replacing the blocks. Cool. All right, but yeah, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, our first crescent is done. The northern crescent. Looks pretty cool on the map. Maybe if I get out of the way, we can see more of it. Yeah. You can also see if I go to like the center line, we can see all the way through. Look at that. We can see the horizon over there, which I really like. And I also put in the warp plate so that we can just teleport over here whenever we want. The idea is this is all closed off, right? There's no way to just like fly in. So the elevator's the way in and out, and then to get between everywhere, you have to take the warp plates. I don't know, I just kind of like that concept of like a really disjointed and disconnected base. So yeah, the next part is copy it again, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like when we have both of the first crescents done. Okay, welcome back. I schematicated the first crescent over, and now we have the southern crescent built as well. So we can hop in our hub. We can go north, this northern spot. We got a floor below, and we got a floor above with the nice dome roof. And then we can go back to the hub and all the way back through to the other side, where we also have a floor above and a floor below. So it's time to move all of this into here so that we don't have this big cobblestone mess. And to do that, I'm going to need a couple things first. So one of the things I had mentioned before was wireless power. And with the power mod, we already have the ender cell, which is kind of like our network storage of power. There are ways to access this, the power stored in here, wirelessly. And the way to do that is with these Ender gates. So these offer us a way, basically you just put it on a block and it takes power from your network and puts it into that block. So what I really want to do is set up the blazing Ender gates. They do 20,000 each, which is much more than we need, but I think it's a good place to be. So let's make some of those. We can make them like this with blazing crystal, blazing capacitors, and the dielectric rods. That's for the energy cable. And then with the cable, all this needs is obsidian and Ender cores. So I'm going to go ahead and teach this. We should have plenty of obsidian, but the Ender cores are something that we're going to have to make by hand, at least for now. So if we look at the recipe for an Ender core, we have to use the energizing orb, and we have to put an Eye of Ender, a dielectric casing, and a basic tiny capacitor in there. So let's get our Eyes of Ender, dielectric. Let's get like 10 of these going, and then capacitor tiny. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to sit here. All we do is put these three things in the energizing orb, and we get an Ender core. So I'm going to sit here and get 10 of those real quick. Okay, I got those 10 Ender cores. I'm just going to put those into our network, and then I can get an blazing Ender gate. I think one recipe makes 4. Yeah, so I can go ahead and hit start, and we'll get 4 of these guys out. So what this allows me to do, for instance, if I wanted to keep this base, is I could get rid of this cable here, which is going to go into this box, and then our power is going to run out. We're going to lose access to our network, so that's not good. I can't use any of this. But if I put an Ender gate on the back, it just filled it up instantly. So this is our same 44 mil FE storage that we had over there, and you'll see the transfer rate. So when the Ender cell blazing, it's 40,000. That's how much it can input and output. And these Ender gates have a little less, and by a little less, I mean half. So this can only do 20K in and out. But for most of our uses, that's totally fine, and it's a lot cleaner than everything else, and having all these cables running everywhere. So it's good that we have those, because I'm going to have my power in this south crescent, and then I'm going to put all of my storage into the north crescent. So it's just better that I have that split up. Not better, but cooler, because everything's wireless. And this system is all self-contained. So I'm just going to have a bunch of these, same thing going into an Ender cell. And then everywhere I need power, I'll put one of these Ender gates on the block that needs power. So yeah, that's pretty easy. The other thing I'm going to need is wireless refined storage, and I'm not as prepped for this as I was for the Powa one. So to do this, we need network receivers, network transmitters, and network cards, which are somewhere up here. Yeah, network cards. So let's look at the transmitter first. These take netherite ingots, which is fine for us, but in a normal playthrough might be a little expensive. So I'm going to go ahead and make 2 construction cores, deconstruction cores, and 2 machine casings. And then I can make the network receiver and the network transmitter. And then I'm also going to make the network card. Need some paper. Okay. So what we can do with this, I think I can set up a little demo here. I can try. I'll just try it, because we're going to move all this soon anyway. So I can put the transmitter connected to our network, and then I'm going to demo this by coming down here and cutting off our chest access, and instead pretending like this cable never existed. I'm going to put a network receiver and right click that with the network card, and then I can put that network card into the transmit, and it says 7 blocks. I think that means it's 7 blocks away, and now this is all lit up, and I think we have access to our chests. What's something I know isn't in drawers? Raw beef. Yeah, so now we have access to our chests completely wirelessly. There's some refined storage bug where some things connected to the network don't work. We can have our refined storage network completely disjointed from things like our grid and all of our crafting stuff and our auto crafters. We could just have it all wirelessly connected, so I don't have these ugly, annoying cables running everywhere. So that's the plan for the new base, is to make everything wireless. I'll put some clips, maybe cut it up, maybe do a time lapse or something of me moving everything, and then I'll go ahead and destroy all this old stuff. I completely forgot about this, but I need to figure out lighting for the base. I'm going to use Zycraft's Flush RBG lamp, which I think we have to make the RGB lantern lamp first, which is dye, glass, kiwi, aluminum nugget. We don't have any gems, so I actually need to stop making blaze rods for a bit, and just that might be enough. That's not enough for the whole base. It's enough to get started. And then how much kiwi do I have? Only 100, and I don't think I'm making it anymore, which might have been a mistake. Sorry, I don't know what these fairies do, but I keep collecting them. Maybe somebody will let me know. Kiwi. It was lava, water, and an obsidian underneath, or kiwi, water, lava, and extractor. Oh, lava and witch water work. Lava, witch water. That's for netherrack. I could switch this guy out for kiwi really quick, or actually with an extractor, I could put lava back here and a kiwi there, and it would work. Or yeah. All right, let's do that. Let's set that up really quickly. I just need to make another extractor. This guy, get a piston real quick, and then I will need a bucket. I will need a compacting drawer. We'll just get a bunch of this stuff now, and I need a kiwi as well. So we'll go ahead and break. I don't know what happens when water and witch water touch, but I'll just try to avoid it. Oh, nothing. Cool. Grab a lava and put it there, and then extract to here with a kiwi, and hopefully that just works. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't compress. So that does work, but I'm just going to put a normal drawer there since it doesn't matter. Put everything away. Simple drawer. I don't need an upgrade in it, just this for now. Cool. Okay, because that's for our lights and we'll need a lot of them. And then let's take these gems out and them in here, and then RGB lantern. Let's make 32 for now. So these just go down and they give off some light, and then you can use dye on them. I think blue dye was the one I ended up using in my old base, because it kind of has that dark, it's almost purple, but it just changes the color of the lens. And we don't want to use the lanterns, we want to put them into a stone cutter and get the flush lamps out. So these are a nice kind of hidden light, and it'll match the aesthetics of this base a lot better than torches do. So let's just start with the hub. I'm not going to show all this because I'm just going to kind of place them as I go, but we get nice echoey sounds in here too. Ooh. So I think I can put them, it's hard to remember what a full block is. I think you're a full block. Yeah, let's do these spots. It's not going to help light up the ground much. We can also put them on block faces. Those are slabs. It's tricky because that's not a full block either, so it'll kind of float. I don't really want to put it on the glass. So maybe on the floor here. Maybe I need to put a slab there so I can put more. Actually, this might just be fine. Yeah, this might be enough. I don't want to overuse them. And then if we go dye them blue, they'll kind of blend in more with everything else. Yeah, look at that. It doesn't match the glass, but it looks a lot better than a torch would. And we also need to light up the outside of the base. So I will do that as well. These are going to be a little harder to light because they're massive spaces. Okay, so the second one, corner, second one, corner, there. And then if I break all these, I don't even know if the light overlay, yeah, it is going to work. Okay, just pick all of the torches up and make sure once we put down what we want to put down that it's bright enough just to not spawn mobs. And then I think I should keep them in the ceiling. So maybe let's just follow this line here and go like one out from the glass. So that's just here, and then we'll need one over here. Oh, I need to fill this in, I think. That looks a little weird that it goes up and back down. Anyway, and then for these corners, we can just put one here. Nope, we cannot. We can put one here. Is that really not going to spawn mobs anywhere? That's crazy to me. Oh, is it there? That's enough for the whole place? I almost don't believe that. Maybe it's because it's day, the light level overlay is different. This looks really dark, but okay, let's just do them all while we're here so I don't have to mess with it later. And I probably should have done this before I copied the whole base over, but that's okay. How do we want to do this? The ceiling goes so far up. I almost want to do it on like the walls, but I know I'm going to put storage drawers on all these walls. So let's find that like too far away. I don't know. Get that one there and all the corners. And apparently that's good. I really want to wait for night to just kind of see what happens. And then here, we'll do something similar. similar. This might be too far from the center, but we'll see. And I think it's about to be night, so we can make sure all this works. Oh, look at the God rays coming through. That's so cool. Oh, it's really cool up here. Maybe I can turn those up so we can see them better, but the purple light rays are really cool. Going away on set. Mobs will spawn on the outside still. Yeah, there's these blocks here. Oh, and this. I could just go ahead and put one in the middle there. And apparently that gets rid of all of the spawn spots. I just can't believe that. Really? Just that one in the middle on the top covers all of these? And these aren't, nothing can spawn up here at all? Man, lighting is crazy. Maybe it's the shaders. Not even like on these. Really? And it's on? Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, it's nighttime and I'm not seeing any more spots on the light overlay that shows mobs can spawn. Might be better to add one more light in here just so I can see, and I want it to be like right there where there's slabs. So actually maybe I can just work it in here. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, and then I'm adding so many more now, but yeah, that looks bright enough. And it is nighttime, so this still looks so dark. That helps. I can also make these elevator blocks look like another kind of block, so maybe we'll do that too. But okay, everything's lit up in there, even on the outside, so yeah, I'll just copy that over on stream once I'm moving everything, and we're gonna need a lot of these lamps, because that took, well, I guess it only took 32, or 28. All right, maybe we didn't need to set this up. But we'll be expanding later, and we'll be needing a lot more of these lights. And I'm going to move everything over. A lot of these machines will lose because I don't need them anymore, but we'll still have the blocks. So I decided not to stream. I just took a nap instead of streaming. So we're going to start moving over some power generation and make more power generation on our new base. So we have these niotic crystals as well that we can play around with and get more power. So we have, let's just try to let's first get the capacitor recipe in, and then let's get the actual generator in. And I think this is another double. Yeah, so this is 600 FE per tick, whereas we have 300 now. So if I go power and I want to make 12 of these, the niotic ones, we can see everything we need. And it's pretty iron heavy, really blaze powder heavy and redstone heavy, but we have everything we need. So let's hit start and just watch the crafting monitor go. Look at that. Wow. Okay, let's just take a quick look at spirited. Oh wow, this only makes one. So that's 4, 8, 9 spirited crystal each times 12 would be like 100 and something, 108. So if we did want to do spirited, it'd just be a lot of the spirited crystals. These seeds, I'm assuming, also take block of spirited crystal 1x. They do indeed. I mean, we have enough emeralds, but I think our power generation and our energizing setup is just kind of lacking. So let's hold off. I think those 12 will be good for now. Oh, and we get the quest for that. And then I also want to upgrade. I want to get a niotic ender cell and an energy cell. So I don't think I have any. All right, first we're going to need another diamond crafter. And I could do the netherite one too. I could just upgrade it. But we have these processors. Let's just get 16 of these and cook them up. Just so we have enough to upgrade our crafters. And I can upgrade this crafter to gold, diamond, and the netherite. And we'll just have more room for crafting recipes. All right, got those neural processors. Let's go grab this iron one. And then should I teach the recipes? I mean, I'm out of room, so maybe not. Let's first just make the gold, and then the diamond, and then the netherite. Okay, stick that guy back down, put all these in there, and then let's also take all of you out and put you into the netherite one, because first of all, it's faster, and second of all, we can upgrade this one as well if everything fits. I can hold a couple. Oh, don't need to. All right, just upgrade this guy too. We're growing netherite, so it's not a huge deal, and same recipe. So this is 125 times base speed. Very fast. Great. Now let's work on that. Oh, I just realized the other thing, I'm going to need more power cables to get the power from here to an energy cell. I mean, we have them here, but I'm going to need a lot more. So how much? I have 3 infused alloy, and part of me wants to do the next tier of cable, 400,000, just in case I keep upgrading my power setup and I want to do more. First, let's just get a bunch of infused alloy, just iron and redstone, up to 16,000 iron now. And I could probably upgrade these mechanism machines too. Yeah, what's the next tier installer look like? The advanced one. It's not very difficult to make. And then the elite is also pretty easy. I think this is just, Yeah, diamond on infused alloy. I didn't think that was the one I clicked on. This guy, the control circuit. Oh, it's the advanced one. The basic one is osmium, redstone on osmium. Okay, so let's get a bunch of infused alloy going. And now I can work on getting a niotic energy cell. And yeah, we'll want to teach these recipes. So do I have any energy cells in there now? It doesn't look like it. So for energy cells, I think we have to start with basic. Yeah. And then we can go up to hardened and then blazing and then niotic. Okay. And then ender cells don't require the previous tier. So actually, if we made 4 spirited crystals, we could jump straight to the spirited ender cell, which has a pretty good max IO. So let's do that. Let's just make a couple spirited crystals and make a nice ender cell. Oh my gosh, it's 1,000,000 FE for one of these. All right, we got our 4 spirited crystal. Let's just make ourselves a good ender cell. Nice. Okay, we got some quests for that as well. Do I want a niotic energy cell to throw in there to just give us more storage? Maybe. 44 million might be enough for now. Let's grab our thermo generators. And this is where I need the cable, and we need we need blazing crystal blocks. Not that many, but it's okay. Let's go over to our new base, and I want storage in north, power in south. Oh, also, if you just right click these elevators with a block, they take the texture. So I made some gilded blackstone to just give it a nice touch, make it blend in more than the white did. And I think I want power gen in the basement down here. And then these will also need water. So I kind of need to map out, maybe we put like a sink here and pipe this way and just have like a line of the thermogens. So if the sink's there, we can do thermogens in the back like this and also in the front like this. And then the water pipe will go here. Then the energy pipes or the energy cable will go on top. I think that works. I think that works well. There's going to be a sink here, pipes this way. All right. And actually, in this case, I could put the blocks of blazing crystal in the floor, and it'll just make everything a little shorter. It will make them hard to access, though, but I won't need to access them for a long time. I think I can just take that out. Yeah. And we'll go a little bit into the dome down here. We could put something down there, but not worth it, in my opinion. It's pretty small. So sink there, and to here, the blazing crystal, and then the thermogens are going to go on top. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Okay. Let's go grab another sink and get that water set up. I need more terracotta and a bucket of water. Everyone on the ground. Water. There it is. And then more terracotta. Make a stack. All right. Now we should be able to make a sink and then water fluid pipes. Might need more of these as well. And then a wrench. Cool. Let's go back down. So the sink is going to be there. I'm just going to turn on the light overlay because as I place blocks, it'll get darker and I don't want anything to spawn. We can run these here. Good. And these should be going. Yeah, 1,600 each. Okay. Then I don't have the cables with me, but let's start making those. We ought a redstone in there? No. Almost though. Well, let's just put a little bit more in there. And then can I make that next tier installer is what they're called? Yeah. Apparently I have a couple circuits left. So let's just get advanced tier installer. Can I get 2 of them? I can. And the elite one we can't do yet. These will make our machines faster, so we'll probably go all the way up to ultimate because atomic alloy is just obsidian dust on a reinforced alloy, which also just isn't that difficult. I just realized that my FPS has been on my screen the whole time. Let's turn that off. Yeah, look at that. Now it has 5 slots to enrich and infuse stuff with, which is nice. And we'll just get all this infused alloy. While we're waiting, let's make more cable. I need basic cable. Let's get a stack, and then let's get... Oh, that's actually going to be a lot, huh? Isn't that how I do this? No? Oh, right, it's the other way around. Okay. So that's a lot of this advanced cable. We're also going to need diamond dust. So I think diamond with an ore hammer. Yeah, just make as much as that as you can. And then we can enrich this. Yes, okay. Just making sure I remember how to make that. And there should be plenty infused alloy to hold us over for a while. So I'm going to just come back when I have the diamond alloy so we can make more cables. Okay, apparently that's not how you make enriched diamond. Not you. How do I make enriched diamond? It's just a diamond in an enrichment chamber? Okay. I don't know why I thought it had to be dust. Maybe that was something else. Let's get some more. Probably don't need that much. We'll put 16 more in there. All right. And with the enriched diamond, we throw that in here and throw some of the infused alloy in, and we'll get the better one. Okay, that's probably enough to make our cables, honestly. Cool. And then we have our ender cell. We do. Great. So go to our power spot here, and I really should make more thermogens, but that's okay. And then we want to pipe this power like this out of the top. Let's see, could I set these up diagonally? Let me think about that. If I had the water going through there, no, because something needs to be under them, so I couldn't pipe the water up. Yeah, okay. Just making sure this is at least mostly optimal. These cables are cheap anyway, so it doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'm just gonna connect this middle guy, and then go up, and then to the middle of the room. And that's where I will put our ender cell. Great, so that should be getting powered by all of these now. 4, 5, 6. We will go get 6 more to start out with. All right, there's our 6 more niotic thermogens I just requested from our network. Go get those placed down. And then how many is this? This is 9. Okay, so 9 is 18 total right here. And the sink's doing a good job of keeping them all filled with water. So that's great. I'm gonna go ahead and outline the rest of where I want. So I think I might just do another sink in that corner. Okay, and then here, replace with blocks of blazing crystal, just so we get an outline of what the actual full room will look like once it all has the thermogens. I think this is right. And I might need more blazing crystal. All right, 4 more blocks of blazing crystal and that room will be done. I'm just gonna get it from the drawer. Good thing we have a lot of this. All right, and then I can run the fluid pipes as well. If I need to replace one of these with another sink, I can. Or I think I could just upgrade the extraction on this guy, but it's fast already. So, all right, let's get more fluid pipe to finish off that room. Actually, let's teach our network or our crafters how to make these. Oh, I was on the second page. There they are. Let's teach that, and then I think we need to teach bucket as well. Still have plenty of room in our crafters. Okay. We can also teach the pipes upgrades. Should know everything for these. And then this one, well, we can also make the ultimate pipe upgrade does a stack per tick. That's crazy. Let's just teach it. No harm. No harm in just teaching it. And then let's make like a stack of fluid pipes, and then let's just make 2 diamond upgrades, and I'll put those on the sink. Okay, so it'll come out like this, all linked up. I can set this one to also extract, put a diamond upgrade in there so it goes a little faster. Okay, so the only thing left to do in this room would be to add more thermogens, and let's just go take a look. So this is 9, 18, 27 on the outside. 27 plus 8 for this is 35, and then 43, 50. I think we need 50 more. Is that crazy? I think that's right. Let's go type in 50 and see if we even have what we would need. On you, 50. Okay, so we don't have enough niotic crystal. We actually are missing 358. Okay, okay. It's okay, we don't need it for now, and we can also just upgrade these. That wouldn't mean that wouldn't take less niotic crystal, but actually we can just rip this up now that I think about it. I do not need you. Let's first actually just make sure I don't need you by disconnecting the power, making sure this doesn't go down. Yeah, grab everything out of here. Won't need more of that for a while. Still make sure this isn't going down. Good. Pick all this up. Look at us already moving the base, getting everything picked up. And I probably don't need this wind generator. It's not doing too much for me relative to my other power gen. So eventually we can upgrade all those. Actually, I could probably just do it now. But I think there's a weird thing where these have metadata, like their stored power. So if I try to make like 12 niotics, it'll still try to craft new blazing ones instead of not doing that. I mean, we have 12 blazing total, so I would need 24 of the capacitors. We don't even have enough niotic crystal for that. So I could let's make another niotic seed just real quick. That's 24 million. Okay, well, that'll take a while, and then that'll actually be a big strain on our system, and we can make sure, I'm sure we're keeping up, because we have 18 at, it was like 1,000 each, 1,600 each, 1,600 each, 18 of them. Calculator. 1,600 times 18. That's already 28,000. So we're golden for now. And I think it's a good idea to make more. It's just taking a while. I think it's worth it to get more Niotic crystal now so that we have it later, because we will definitely be needing more power than we have now. I'd love to get spirited crystal seeds too, but I'll need to upgrade our energizing setup, which will be part of the new base, not this base. But while I'm doing that, let's start moving some stuff. Let's move our infusion altar, and I actually think I could just pick it up for now and leave it in my storage because I'll be moving the storage soon. Let's pick up all of these because I won't need them for a while. I've already built the first phase of the mega base. I won't need this grass. We have grass seeds and nature essence. See, this thing that I haven't used in so long, we also don't need. We don't need any more witch water right now. None of these have been doing anything for a long time just because they're full. See, maybe you're not. Ah, you're not. We don't have a full drawer of cobbled deep slate yet, so I guess we'll leave that running. But yeah, I'll be picking all these up. I'll put the witch water into a bucket just so we have it. And then this system I'm not going to use anymore. We're going to make, maybe that's what I can do now. We're going to make a nice furnace so that, actually we're going to make a couple. So there's the iron furnaces mod. I have the obsidian one, but we should really get up to the netherite. And then I want to make 2 of these. Where did that furnace go? Oh, you're expensive. Let's actually just get another one up to obsidian and then get them both to netherite because it's pretty cheap for us. Okay. And then this is the one with the augments. So we can get this factory augment, and this makes it take power instead of fuel. And then we can get, I hate that the quest change what the screen does. I'm not going to get like a blasting or smoking augment, but I will make some speed ones. I think they can only take 1 each, but it halves the cook time. So these are just going to be really, really fast furnaces that take up a bunch of power, but I'm going to keep one probably just for me, and then I'm going to set up one of those netherite crafters on one as well so that we can cook things with our automatic crafting. So if I wanted one of those processors to be cooked, right now it can't do it because the crafters can only do like crafting recipes. But if I put one up against a furnace, it'll smelt the items. It'll say, oh, if I put a raw processor into here, it'll cook it essentially. So that's a good setup to have. And that's also all going to be in the north crescent with our storage. So we're going to have our storage, auto crafting and automation, and then south's going to be our power, and we'll probably put things, we might put our sieve setup over there if we ever need to use it, and maybe we'll do our auto sieving setup over there as well in the roof. But other than that, I have a pretty good plan of how I want to lay things out. I just want to make sure I'm moving things responsibly so I don't miss out on anything. But now that we have the power moved and it's all wireless, we don't have too much to worry about. Okay, I got the 4 block of Niotic crystal things, but instead of making more seeds, I'm just going to turn them into Niotic crystals, and then, that's a lot. So let's upgrade the things that we have. 24 of the capacitors, and then I also need 24 of the plates and 24 dielectric casing. And then if I put everything in the right spot, dielectric casing is right there, and then these are here. Oh, we're out of paste. That's kind of crazy. I just need to do this by hand for most of them. All right, let's go put these guys down. And oh, I'll need cables too. Okay, do the back first. And then if I do want to expand this, I think I can go another layer up. So like a block of blazing crystal here, and then another thermogen on top, and then run water just up and across, and then power. I don't know. I don't know about the power lines, but speaking of power lines, let's go get more and hook these up. Okay. And I'm just going to set this up how it would be if I had the These are where I'd put my thermo generators if I had them, if I had one. And just line these up so they're all ready, and I can just plonk them down when I have them. Wow, that was a whole stack. Oh, that was all that we had. All right. Okay, that should be enough to finish it off. And I just want to place those 2 and then link these up at the middle so the back ones get put in as well. So now once we get more thermogens, we just plonk it down, and it'll be part of the network. So that's more power than we're using right now, but once we get into Fidos, we're going to need a bunch. All right, let's set up. Let's actually get another. Actually, what do I want to move next? I'm kind of going around. Let's take down our auto sieving setup just to get it out of the way, and then I can reset this up if I want to. Just put everything away. I can set this up again in the base whenever I want, so I don't have to do it. But this way, we're not generating any resources. So if I move something, we'll be okay. Let's just make sure everything's put away. I should make a wireless grid for my refined storage network, so I don't have to walk over there every time. But It's okay for now. Get you guys picked up. I keep breaking the floor on accident. Scary. Okay. Then I need my flare transmitter for sure. And you know what? I can just put that where the power is. Okay, so that all got into my inventory. So nothing's charging my jetpack, but surely I can make it over here. Oh yeah. Let's just put this where the power generation is. It won't fit on top. It could just go there. Cool. Oh, wait. There we go. Yeah, it's not moving. Okay. All right, so that's all moved. It's cool seeing everything go. All right. Induction smelter. Should have picked you up a while ago. These are both empty. Apparently that was a quest that I hadn't done. Getting started too, really. Oh, well, this is the factory augment and the speed augment. Gave me some stuff. And I guess that mechanism thing was just, yeah. Oh, well, I haven't made the heat generator, so I haven't been able to accept any of these quests, but that's all right. Oh, wait, I'm just going to keep picking stuff up. Pick this up. I haven't been sieving in a long time. Apparently there's a bunch of stuff in there. Oh yeah, it vacuumed everything up. All right, let's pick up this guy. Whoa, spooky business. Okay, get that all put away. So empty now. Everything's so empty. Empty, empty. Oh, I just pick this up too? I could. I have plenty of storage for the essence and seeds over here. I have another chest with netherite upgrades. Did these not stack? Those, I guess, just never stack. All right. Oh, you know what? They probably have filters on them. Yeah, they do. Okay. Yeah, let's rip this up. Cool. Unfortunately, when I break this, I don't have silk touch, so it's just going to turn into dirt. Oh, but I got some insanium essence back. Definitely not as much as I had, but that's okay. And then, yeah, I can break this guy. Oh, right. No, my pylon. Let's just get a cobblestone and plug that up. All right. Then don't need you. Here are these. Oh, shit. Okay, I shouldn't put things in here. It's going to take me forever to take things out of here. Actually, what I can do is break these guys. Just have a little bit of stuff. Do they keep their inventories? Whoa, I did not know you could just pick these up and they keep their inventory. I don't want that because our crafter situation is going to be completely different once we move. So just forget everything. Apparently that still had stuff in it, I think. Or maybe it was just the recipe it was showing. Can I forget? All right, that's too much work. I'm just gonna pick it up. All right, get everything put away into here. Good. And then grab me some cables. And you should already have stack upgrade. I don't know if this is enough cable, but we'll see. Oh yeah, it's plenty. Put an advanced importer on there with 3 stack upgrades. We'll just let that go and empty that chest out, so I don't have to do it by hand. All right, let's grab a couple buckets and then get rid of this setup. So I don't need to take lava, but I will take, I guess that's the only thing that's not lava, is the witch water. The only thing I want to take, because I don't need the lava from over here either, or water. All right, so I think I can just rip this up. Probably get rid of the lava at least in the water. Okay, then yeah, I have ice essence, so I can get my ice back whenever I want. Everything else we just kind of have a lot of. I'm gonna put the floor back for now. Don't think I need to be careful with any of this. We have a lot of netherite. We have end stuff, and we got it back anyway. Okay, great. And then these drawers, I can just pick them up for now. All right. That's all that stone generation gone. I guess I will pick up these 4 dirt blocks. I am kind of just dreading moving my storage, but it's going to be kind of fun. I have a fun way to do it. And I think my solution is I'm just going to make a new network over there with a new refined storage controller, and then I'll have a wireless transmitter. Wait, no. So yeah, never mind. That's dumb. I can pick up all of the chests. Oh, I might do it for the drawers. I can pick those up too, but I'm going to use a different kind of drawer for this. I'm going to use framed drawers, and I'm going to make them look nice so we don't have this default texture on them. So I will have to kind of have a network over here and then import everything over there. But the chests, I can just use packing tape and take them over. I can just use packing tape, pick them up, bring them over. So yeah, I am actually going to set up a new network over there. Let's get that started. I really just need a controller and a grid. So let's just make 2 machine casings, get a controller and a grid, make these. Okay, and then I'll get an ender gate. Maybe we should make more of those. Yeah, for sure. That made 12. Okay, so we're going to go to the north crescent, and I think I'll have the controller like here, and then the grid on top. Okay, and then I'll put the ender gate on the back, and then underneath there, I should have marked that. Nice. So underneath here is where we're gonna have a lot of our crafters and automated machines, and then on the top floor is where we're gonna have all of our drawers like lining the walls. We'll have a bunch of room up here. And that way it's all just kind of right next to our network. Where am I? It's easy to get lost in there. Everything's so symmetrical. All right, is this guy empty? Oh my gosh, he is. Oh, I forgot I could fly. There's a little panic. All right. I don't really want to lose these. Yeah, okay. I was gonna 26 blocks. That should be the right amount. It looks right. Is the stuff still down here? Yeah. Okay, nice. And then the only thing left here is my energizing setup, which I can just remake over there. Okay, let's just vein mine this, pick you up, put everything into the chests, and then pick up our little ender cell guy. And we can use him later. This thing has been here for so long. It is kind of pointless for us now, but infinite lava is good. Let's break this cobble gen. It's kind of sad ripping everything up, but also nice at the same time. I just don't want to have this ugly cobblestone platform anymore. All right. Ooh, a trader. Hello, trader. No, thank you. Time to rip up our create setup, I think. And then all I'll have left to do is the thing that I don't want to do, which is move all the storage. Because it's going to be a little bit of a pain. There's nothing coming into here anymore. You can go away. And then, yeah, let's... Oh, shit. I forgot about that. What the hell? Oh, this thing has silk touch. Who knew? Not me. Break all this down. And I'm gonna remake this probably just a bit differently because I don't really need the chest on top, and then I don't need to like shoot things down. I'll just have like a little automated system. So let's say if I want soul sand, I'll just send sand like right here with a crafter, and then it'll get picked up. So it'll be a similar system, but a little bit different. I think, yeah, our filters keep their attribute stuff, which is nice. I won't have to remake any of this. Just have to find a new home for it. Kind of sad ripping everything up. We're on day 172. I did a lot of just kind of growing the crops AFK-ish, but still, it's been a long ride so far. I shouldn't be patching holes in the floor, sad as it is. There's no point. Wow, look at how bare it is. It's so crazy to see. Our platform didn't even get too like egregiously big. It's kind of humble for how much stuff we have. Let's work on the plan for getting the storage moved over. So like I said, I made I taught the crafters how to make these framed drawers. So I need a lot of these, but we can kind of get an idea of what they take to craft. And how these work is you put these in a crafting grid. There's a long text here. So the first block in the recipe is the one you want for the outside of the drawer. And then the second block is what you want the face of the drawer to be. There's this outside color, the inside color, and then the drawer itself. So I kind of want to play around a little bit. Does glowstone go in here? The glowstone doesn't actually glow. No, it looks like it doesn't. But maybe we can use some of our gilded blackstone for this. Let's just try it. Maybe for the outside we go, I think I want something that's kind of framed. So let's do the one block. Yeah. Let's take a look at this, and then for the inside, I mean, blackstone tiles would make sense, but also just like a smooth blackstone texture wouldn't look bad. Yeah, polished blackstone, or even this guy. Maybe the darker one would look good. Let's try that. So we can just kind of try these out. Let's see how this pattern looks. Oops. Okay. Put that down. It's interesting. It's interesting. Let me put like a cobblestone in there. It's pretty readable. I think the inside texture is not good. And I mean, I don't love the outside texture. I actually don't know how to clear this. Can I shift click it in my hand? No. Can I just redo the texture? I can. Okay. Yeah, this inside one, I want it to be pretty dark and pretty smooth. Is this the one I used? No. It was one that was a lot darker. This pig is pushing me around. I don't even see the one I used anymore. Oh, that's because it's the one that's in there. Maybe just polished blackstone? I think the checkered one's too much. I think the cracked is too much. Maybe eroded even. Let's stick with polished. Polished. Okay. And then the gilded for the outside. Maybe we just try something a little less. A little less that. So inside it, outside, and the drawer. Okay, yeah, I like the face of that a lot more. It's a lot darker, and yeah. Problem is we don't even see any of the gilding on this because they're going to be lined up kind of like that. So maybe for the outside texture, we just don't really care what it is. Or I could do something purple. I wonder if they have any like amethyst. Those are all too bright, I believe. I don't have any crying obsidian, so that's not really an option. I could just do obsidian. That wouldn't be awful, but I actually don't have that much gilded blackstone either. So I think polished blackstone for the inside is good. Let me think. Maybe just to match the build, I just do blackstone tile. I feel like maybe that's kind of cringe, but it's okay. We're not really going to be up there. We're going to access everything from our refined storage anyway. Yeah, I think that's fine. All right. So let's make a bunch more of the framed compacting drawers. And then let's also get some simple ones and some just normal framed drawers. This pig is literally, you know what? I don't even need you. Okay, functional tiles on the outside, polished on the inside. Let's get a bunch of these framed ones. Let's get the simple compacting, some of the 1x1s, and I need more polished blackstone. Are these not the same? Uh-oh, maybe, I think they are the same. It's just, oh no, they're not. Oh, are you normal blackstone on the inside? That's not good. Hold up. Did I have a different polished blackstone? Oh, the chipped one is different. Why'd they do that? Why'd they do that to me? Just make sure it's the right one. Actually, maybe I liked the vanilla one better. This is fine. All right, let's go put a bunch of these down and kind of map out where we want everything to be stored. Up in the north section, upstairs. So let's do metals over here. So that whole wall, and then these as well, honestly. And I think a controller will have the range. Excuse me. Okay. I think the controller, if I put it in the middle, will have enough range to reach all those. Okay, and I'm starting to look at this and I don't think it's enough. So we might have to do like another layer. No, with all of the walls, it'll be enough. All right, so let's just go grab some of the... Oop, I always get lost. Let's go grab some of the more basic metals and just put them in those compacting drawers. It's like one of each nugget. So important, iron, copper, gold are vanillas, also netherite. And then kind of our like base metals, aluminum, zinc, tin, silver, osmium, nickel. That's an alloy, that's an alloy. I think steel we should store as nuggets, honestly. Put the rest in here, okay. And then also all of our alloys. Let's organize this in the inventory and try not to hit the sort button. So we have iron, copper, gold, netherite, then aluminum, zinc, tin, silver, osmium, nickel, and steel, and then invar, electrum, lumium, signalum, enderium. Platinum can probably go, yeah, up there where it is. Okay, let's go deal with these for now. So I want to do the basics first, and we do have 5. We also have 5 alloys. So down at the bottom here will be iron, copper, gold, netherite, platinum. Actually, I'm going to swap copper and iron. So it's kind of like an order. And then we can do thermal alloys like here. I think there's more than the ones that I have, but I'll just put the ones I have for now. And then the other more basic metals, we'll just kind of start shoving around the outside. Steel can go over here. Oh, that's not steel. That's osmium. But nickel and steel. Okay. And then, I mean, that's all the metals. No, wait, we didn't do Constantan, which is actually a thermal alloy as well, and also brass. Okay. We have, like, I don't think there's any ingots in here. Yeah. All right. We'll have more room for stuff. I could put you down there. I can put you up here. And we'll have extra room for other metals as we get them. And then let's set up. We need so many more of these. This will be for our gems and dusts. So I only have 5 there for now. Let's go grab our vanilla ones like diamond, emerald, redstone, lapis, coal. I think fits. And then let's make more framed compacting drawers. Go to the north, upstairs. So let's do this like coal, lapis, redstone, emerald, or diamond, emerald, and then we'll have room for, I need to look at what we're gonna grab. So let's also make sure we have, and these are all the normal compacting drawers, glowstone, nether quartz, flint, bone meal, and one more maybe? I don't think I have any more. Well, yeah, because I think everything else is like a simple compacting deal. Actually, does gunpowder really not have another layer? It doesn't. Okay, well, let's just grab gunpowder anyway, and we'll make a simple, put down a simple compacting drawer for it. So we need 4 of the compacting drawers and 1 simple compacting. And then we have flint, bone meal, nether quartz, glowstone dust, gunpowder. All right. I should mark these over at the base somehow to know that I've made a new drawer for them at the new base. Can I get like a torch and put it on here? So I've done you. Whoa. Illegal? You. Okay. So also on that wall, we can do a bunch of the simple ones. So we can do amethyst, sure, Certus quartz, sure, sure. Actually, I think stuff like this I'll leave for now and just try to do, like, I know I want prosperity shards and slime balls and clay. So that's amethyst, clay, these guys. Yeah. Oh, but I also got you. And we'll just throw Certus quartz up there. So these are the simple ones. Boop, boop, boop. And then amethyst, prosperity shard, slime ball, clay ball, Certus quartz. Sure. All right. We're getting there. And then honestly, stuff like fluorite, apatite, cinnabar, I don't have a lot of. So we're gonna throw those in the chest for now, and I'll just mark them as done. Okay, maybe I should put the Powa materials over there as well, since I mean we'll be having more of them as well. Compacting drawer, and then I'll just mark those off and move them. I think those will be on the crystal walls, even though one of them is technically a metal. And then we can put spirited crystal here, or whatever that stuff is called. Let's just make one. Oh wait. I don't have these locked yet. Oh wait, I took up my energizing setup, so I can't make one. But that's where it'll go once I have one. I guess there's some non-compacting drawer stuff I want over there as well. I think most of it, like all of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a whole lot. 7, 8, 9, 10. That sucks. 11. Let's actually split this out. Okay. I'm gonna put vanilla stuff over here. Maybe we'll just put it over here. Okay. And then Skystone, Certus Quartz, Grain of Infinity. I mean, this all comes from sieving dust, right? So maybe I just don't have drawers for this. I mean, I have like 2,000 of each, but that's not going to flood the chests that I have. So maybe these are more that we just don't have in drawers. Force gems too. Let's just pick these up and put them in our storage network. Once we start AE2, it'll be nice to have the Skystone dust and the Certus Quartz dust. But for now, they go away. I'm not going to move them into another drawer. I'll put silicon and quartz enriched iron over there as well. That was 1 simple and 1 by 1. And then I need to mark off you, and then now you and you. All right. Let's just replace one of those with one of these. Put quartz enriched iron there. Put silicon there. Beautiful. All right, what else we got? Some stuff that I don't have a lot of. Let's just take it out and put it into the chests. And stuff that I'm not generating. That's a lot of seeds, but that's all right. I put all of the drawers away. Probably not good. Oh yeah, and you're not locked. Why did I have sticks in there? That's crazy. It's just going back in. Why am I like this? Take it all out. Hit the thing. Okay. Take it all out. Destroy it. Take it all out. Destroy it. Take it all out. Destroy it. All right. Maybe the fertilized essence was warranted, but we'll survive. Cool. Wow. Okay. Well, these chests are filling up faster than I expected. Okay. The only thing we don't have done is blocks. So let's get another drawer for that. And we need the compacting drawers. So we have stone, cobblestone, wood. I did you and flint, did I do? I don't remember. That's what the torches were for. And then blackstone, obsidian. We'll see if we have flint. If not, we'll just put it on the gem and dust wall. That's flint, yeah? Yeah. All right. So cobblestone, smooth stone, logs, wood planks. Just put obsidian and blackstone up there for now. We have a lot of those in the drawers that were on the extractors and igneous extruders. So it's going to be a different, I'll have to import those eventually. Okay. Well, that looks like everything to me. So let's move the chests over first. We have packing tape, which we can, well, these are empty, yeah? Yeah. Actually, let's get another. Oh, we have a storage controller. We need external storage. Let's actually get a pattern for that. Okay. Wait, you know how to make that. I wanted a pattern for it. We need a pattern for cable and then a pattern for this. Okay. External storage. Let's get 2 of them. So let's go put these down where I want them first, and then I'll use the packing tape to move the other 2. So, I mean, our cable's just going to come down from the controller there. Oh, that's an external storage. I don't think I grabbed any cable. I didn't. All right, let's grab our cable and wire this guy up. Let's just bring it down to the floor. And then I can have my controller on the back, netherite chests here. I'll have the other 2 here and I can stack them up if I ever want to. Actually, I need to move you so that I can put an external storage right there. You've registered that. Good. Now I can grab my packing tape and pack these guys up. I think this means I can just pick it up. Very scary. Most of my items in there. But then I can place this guy like there and there. And now all of the chests are in our new storage. Look at that. That was the easy part. So I'm actually gonna steal, and I can pick this guy up now, and I can pick up this external storage and this network receiver. And then I'm gonna grab this network card. So I think this is block based. I don't think it's actually connected to the entity that's tied to the block. I think it's world coordinate based. And how do I want to do this? Well, I need another functional storage controller, and I should make it framed for sure. I don't have any sticks. Oh wait, I want to keep that because I want a framed controller. Well, that's all right. Why can't I clear that? Weird. All right. My shift held down or something? I can't shift click. Oh, there's nowhere for items to go. I'm a bozo. Okay. Framed controller. So I need a couple of these. I need some sticks, some redstone, torches. Right, sticks can't go in there. And then for the framed storage controller, we get you. I need 3 more of these. Do I? No, I only need 1 of those. Okay. Framed controller and then polished on the inside, tile on the outside. And then my linking tool and my configuration tool are in the chest. This is tricky business here. And then I kind of just want to put this like loading in the ceiling, right? Let's go 1 further up there. Really smack in the center of the room. Grab a tool or 2. Grab the linking tool. Say I'm linking to you. Add everything, including the empty ones. I could do multiple, but I like clicking them all. This wall too. All right, that should be all the ones I have placed, and then we lock all of them. Great. Temporarily, I'm going to run this via cable, but eventually I'll have a wireless setup to connect this drawer controller. Put this like here, get the cable going, because I don't want this ugly cable running through everything. All right. Then I want to put down the network receiver. Hold on. I'm going to put down the network receiver, right click the network card again, and then go put this in the transmitter in our other network. And then I want to make sure my drawers are set on the external storage here. Be higher priority, so if there is a box with something in it and we import it, it'll go in there. Then I should have importers and stack upgrades. All right. It seems we cannot do it this way. All right. It is good to know. It hates me. The world hates me. So instead, we could do this another way. We could pick you up and then make the transmitter be on this side connected to you, and then put the receiver right here. Receiver, right click to link again and put it in the transmitter. Got it. And then over here, we could put our advanced importer with the stack upgrades. So hopefully something's getting sucked out. Anything going down? I don't know if I'd even be able to tell. Oh, it looks like slime's going down. So this is going to take a very long time unless can I make a speed upgrade with what I have over here? Because I think only 1 stack upgrade applies, but I'm not sure. But I think a speed upgrade would do us some good. We don't have any sugar. Yeah, okay. That's all right. Wait, did I do slime balls? I think I did. Yeah. Okay, they're moving. Everything's moving. Everything will be all right. It's just going to take a very long time. And then we have our chests here. We should probably make some netherite stack upgrades for these. It's not using them yet, though. This holds, what, 34 million items, but if we just have one of something, it'll take a whole slot, so it's tricky. But everything's getting sucked in. It's a waiting game. And then once this is done, I mean, even now, we could rip everything up. Yeah, all the slime balls are done. Looks like it's doing lead next. I can actually speed this up a whole lot by just grabbing the blocks out by hand. Because from all these compacting drawers, it's gonna suck out like the smallest amount, which is nuggets. Put all this aluminum back. And then we can just grab some of these metal blocks and stick them into our new controller. This is where a backpack might come in handy, huh? The front. I did not face the front. Wait, did I not do lead? Oh, I didn't do lead. It didn't have the torch on it. Hold on. Actually, it'll be over here. We'll have like lead nuggets over here probably. Yep. All right. And now I have 16,000 lead nuggets in this chest. I'll just move those by hand real quick while everything else is going. Oh, shit. Hold on. Stop the count. Stop the count. Stop the count. I totally forgot upgrades. Just make a stack of diamond upgrades. Oh, right. It can't put them anywhere. It's also fucked up. All right. Hold on. Hold the phone. I could fix this. Oops. That's not what I wanted. This is emergency. I didn't have upgrades on anything, so it was just going to overflow the chests with anything that needed an upgrade but didn't have it. And then I want to link you. There they go. Okay. And then our importer's gone. Okay, let's go stick some upgrades on these drawers. And then I don't need it on these. What do I need it on? You guys, you, and you. Probably these, not those. Just put it on the metals anyway. Just put it everywhere, since we have so many extras now. Did I get everything? I just panic made a stack, but I guess that's more than we needed. Okay, sure, everybody gets one. Great. Should be more than enough. Let's go put our importer back in and start importing again. And then I need to clear some more stuff out of this. Not you, but you. Got some stuff in here like blaze powder that we don't want down here. Go right there. And this is good for 50k now. All right, it's good enough. And we still have to move 10,000 lead. I'll be back when everything's moved over, unless we have another hiccup. Okay, I think everything's moved over to our new network, which is great. So I just need to go pick some things up from our old base. Like, I don't know if these keep their inventories if I pick them up, so I'm just going to take all these patterns out and carry them back over. Put them in a chest because I don't want to lose them. Just see like you. Yeah, this will be our pattern chest temporarily. And then I'll move those crafters over. I will get them hooked up to our system, and then we'll be making a couple more, because to finish off this episode, I'm gonna automate some of the stuff that we need furnaces for with those 2 furnaces that we made. Okay, I have all the patterns and the crafters. So let's take this cable. Let's just run it up here to like the middle-ish of the room. Actually, just make that the middle. And then go this way. It's really wonky, but it's all right. Let's just start here. We'll run a cable down, and then I'll put crafters just kind of around this cable, the bottom here. Be nice if they all faced the right way. That might not happen. All right, and then we can just put our patterns back in there, and actually I can also grab our other blocks here, so things like our crafting monitor, pattern grid. Okay, that gave me a quest. Our crafter manager and our crafting grid. I think that's all we need. And then I can replace this normal grid, see ya, with our crafting grid. And then I will put our pattern grid there to make new recipes, our manager to watch the crafting here, and our, wait, no, that's the monitor. Yeah, the manager there to manage recipes and the monitor there to watch. And this grid will just toss in patterns back in there, and then get all the recipes we already have done back into the crafters. Okay, that is all done. So the next thing I said I wanted to do, let's grab that let's just do add iron furnaces and grab out one of the netherite furnaces. Let's get the speed augment and the factory augment. But first, I'm just going to put this guy down because we actually need some neural. Oh, we already have some. Okay. Then I have the iron crafter recipe in there. Let's do the gold crafter, diamond crafter, and the netherite crafter as well, and get those put in our network. Hopefully that works. I might have to pick this guy up and put him back down because it's thinking it's crafting with that cable. So if these guys are pointing at a block, they think that they're crafting with that block. Does this work? No. Great. Well, all right. So I want to point these up so they don't think they're crafting anything with anything. Okay. What was I doing down here? Oh yeah, I was making sure that that would work. Okay. And then we should be able to request a netherite crafter. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then I'll also need an ender gate for power. And then I will also need an importer. We'll just use one of the advanced ones and then some cable. All right, so how this is gonna work is I will do a similar thing here where I do a wonky cable and then bring this over to about there. And then what I really want is like a furnace here with the crafter looking at it, which I guess I do like this. Yeah, and see it says netherite furnace up there, so it's going to use this netherite furnace to make stuff, and then I'll have to dig into the floor. We need an importer here, an importer there, to import the result of the furnace, because the crafter will just put items in here. It won't actually take them out. And then we can do a side config. So bottom is out, the right should be input, and then we're going to put these augments in. That this one makes it faster, and this one makes it take power instead of fuel. And then I can stick one of these ender gates just on the back probably, so it's out of the way. He fills up with power. And now, if there's any recipe that involves smelting, I can put it into this crafter here, and then everything should work. Everything should work great. So let's try it out. What's something we can smelt a bunch of? I guess cobblestone. So let's make a recipe for smooth stone in the furnace. So this is a processing one. We put one cobblestone in, we get a stone back. If I make that pattern and put it in our furnace, I should now be able to request stone. Oh, but I already have so much. We switch it to only craftables. If I request like 1,000 of these, and then we quickly go look at our furnace, it's cooking. Okay, so it looks like our importer isn't keeping up. Let's just cancel that because I don't actually need to do that. But we need a stack upgrade for sure, and then I think 3 speed upgrades will do us some good. Give me a stack. We did not need to make that. And then 3 speeds, stack upgrade, 3 speed upgrades, and that'll, oh, well, it didn't cancel it, but that'll just make sure this doesn't get clogged up. Cool, and our power should be fine, right? Yeah. All right. So we can do recipes like that for like refined processors. So this basic processor, it already knows how to make the raw one, but now it knows how to cook it. So if we want to automate any recipe that takes these and then the neural processor as well, we can do. Wait, it knows how to make the basic ones, right? Yeah, that's the raw diamond. Oh, it doesn't know the iron and gold ones. Let's teach it, okay? And then these need to go into the crafter, the base crafter, not the furnace. Oh wait, no. These need to go into the furnace. Almost messed that up. Those can just go up there. Okay, so yep, that's our smelting recipe automated, which is cool. All right, let's finish picking up our base. I mean, I think it's time that we just, oh wait. We're gonna pick up our base, but first I want to get those drawers picked up, and then I need the configuration tool to unlock them all so they'll all stack up together. So this is all empty. I can pick you up, and then unlock all the drawers. Just go around and punch them all, and then also take the upgrades out, which I need an empty hand for. All right, so these all look good. Good. Okay, now punch, no upgrades. You have upgrades, punch, empty, good. I think that one's stacked. Yeah, none of them aren't stacking. Okay, if I break it, the upgrade stays in there, right? Yeah, and then it doesn't stack. Okay, just making sure I wasn't doing this for nothing. Okay, that's all of our drawers gone and picked up and stacked up. We can also get rid of this external storage and all of these cables down here. Okay, and now the only thing left here is this controller and our bed. So let's rip it. Let's put everything away. Let's actually just grab our bed and the controller actually, and these elevators. And then it's all just cobblestone and torches now. So we can come in here, we can put our little bed down, throw everything away into there, and then it's time. This marks the end of an era. We are no longer cobblestone city. Let's start with the mob grinder. Oh, there's some mob stuff in here. But yeah, time to tear it up. I could have given it a better send-off than mining it, but I don't want to TNT our base. So there it goes. It's fading away. Let's take down these walls. The walls of the original Direwolf 20 start that we chose. This isn't an original wall. I built this one, but everything's gone. These are all those slabs I placed. Oh, I'm starving. I was like, what? The base is fighting back. Yeah. So many adventures we've had across these first 4 episodes is now moved into a very cool base. And this will make our base look a lot better once the old one's gone. So it'll actually just be freestanding, floating, spaceship, whatever, alien planet. It's kind of bittersweet, but we gotta progress, we gotta move forward, we gotta advance, we gotta get to that star. Wow, look at that. Completely free floating and disjointed, not connected all the way through. Last couple blocks, and it's gone. Never mind. And it's gone. Okay, look at that. All of our original starting platform is completely gone, and we're left with our new base. It's so cool. Yeah, I really like this design. It could do with a little more variety, but I kind of like that it's a really small palette of just 2 blocks. Just makes it more simple. We'll take a look when it's night as well. I might grab some pictures. But that's it. Our mega base is here. Obviously, it's not the whole base. We still have a lot to expand on, but for now, that's it. This is cool. Feels weird not having all the cobblestone around. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Next episode, we're going to get back into our resource automation because we have to rebuild it now that we're in a new base. And then we'll get into some other cooler stuff. I need to get into occultism to summon like a netherite upgrade smithing template thing. What did I do in here? Netherite chest. That was so long ago. Oh, I upgraded them in place, that's why. But yeah, we're gonna use phytos instead of growing things on farmland, and that's gonna need a lot of power, which we now have thanks to that. Our stuff down here, we can actually also see through. This is all glass. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This first 4 episodes have been great. I've been really happy with the reception, especially on the first episode. It kind of caught an algorithm, which I was happy about. So, and thank you to all the commenters. I almost stopped making these again, but I got a comment that said they were looking forward to the next one, so I made the next one. So I hope you guys liked it. Remember to like if you liked it, subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and leave a comment if you have any suggestions. Thanks.